Live from downtown Mobile, this is Mardi Gras 2015.
You are looking at a live picture of our balcony only in the daytime, which is a little bit unusual for me, Darwin Singleton, and
I am Colton Bradford. Again, we're on the corner of Conception and Government Street getting ready for the MAMGA parade to make its way over here.
Big Mammoth Parade from MAMGA, Mobile Area Mardi Gras Association, and we are so excited to be bringing it to you. Colton and I have spent the last week and a half up here on this balcony at nighttime, so it's really kind of scary to see you in the daytime, Colton.
I know, it's a little chilly today, but I feel great now.
No, and now that we're here, this morning, it was really cool, and the wind is actually still going right now. Yeah. But I will tell you this, we really thought that we were going to have rain. We thought we were going to have rain today, and that would have made it a miserable day, and we knew it.
That's
so
right.
The rain came through last night and made way for a really good day for parading. Cold, yes, but a lot of people bundled up, and it's been a fun day.
Yeah.
And now we're getting ready to see MAMGA. And this parade is a long, long, long parade. So a lot of people have been scattered out in this very long parade route. It is a long one.
That's right. And again, we're on the corner of Conception and Government Street thanks to our friends at NAI Mobile. We're on our parade balcony right now, and earlier over the last couple of weeks, you've probably been seeing us on the party balcony, which is where we've had our music guests, and we've had some fun in the kitchen with a ton of different local restaurants as well, helping us make Mardi Gras right here on UTV44.
We're going to have the OOM's Order of Myths closing out tonight. Colton and I will be back with that coming up at 6 o'clock is the plan. So we still have a lot more parade coverage, and that should be a very fun parade. It's always a great one. But right now, Mobile Area Mardi Gras Association's Mammoth Parade, and they don't use that term lightly, Colton.
That's right. This is a big parade, and we were talking about just how large their parade route is, and it took them forever to make their way right here on the corner of Conception and Government.
Yeah, in fact, I'm seeing the end of it way down Government right now, starting to wrap around. So that means we have got a long parade in store for us, but that's good. You can sit back and relax and watch it. Some of the marshals going by right now as we take a look at the parade. Some of the historic figures from the African-American community on this first float, and it is a traditional float for MAMGA. I've visited their float barns many times. And they are, this is one of the classics. Okay, now they're throwing, I don't know what in those white boxes. We are just going to roll with it here because these guys are throwers.
Oh, yes.
I'll tell you,
all right.
I've been to their parade before, and Little Bites cream-filled cupcakes. These are mine.
Save those.
Anything with chocolate on it is our friend. There's the City of Mobile Mayor and Council. I see Fred Richardson standing there. Let's see who else we see. Okay, come on, Mancy. All right, here we go. Okay, they're trying to throw to us up here. Whoa, we got something. Who's that with a really good right hand?
I think that would be Councilman John Williams.
Is that? Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. He's ow.
Oh, yes.
I'm gonna get a catcher's mitt next year. All right. Oh, he's still throwing too. He's sharp. Okay.
Oh, he says he loves Darwin in the Morning on Channel 15. Look at that.
Oh, wow. Excellent. Well, he's my new favorite council member then.
Moon pies.
Moon pies. These are the
MAMGA parade gets ready to roll.
They have already fed us. We haven't even got to the float yet.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, look at this beautiful float.
Happy Fat Tuesday, by the way, Dar.
And same to you. We haven't had a chance to spend much time. We've been covering the other parades on Local 15. I haven't seen you until just now.
Here we go.
Whoa. Excellent. Boy, now, and you're throwing a stuffed animal. You're making it all the way up to the balcony.
Oh,
That's
my gosh.
Good.
That's impressive if you can make a stuffed animal land up here on this balcony. 2.
Wow. All right.
There we go. I believe this is the BC Rain Marching Band.
You may be right. It is BC Rain Marching Band. And hopefully they'll favor us with a song, as I like to say. I just realized I have these beads all tangled in myself, and I'm not sure I can get them loose. These bands have been working for like 2 weeks now, and they've been marching just about every night. So this is their swan song today. They'll get a chance to take a much-deserved break because they have been walking miles. I mean,
today's parade route for this parade, for the MAMGA parade, is miles.
Yeah,
and
I don't even know
miles.
how long it is, but this parade snakes all over town. It's the longest parade route. It's Parade Route E, I believe. It's the longest one in the whole bunch because we were looking at it today and saying, my gosh, they've got a long way to go before they get here because we're near the end of the route.
That's right. Making their way to Government Street, as you see right now on your TV.
The
Or
Royal
if you're
King
streaming.
and Queen and Knights of
That's right.
Manga. This is their float. It's a royalty, and they've got the wave down right. There we go. Excellent. That's good street wave. There you go. All dressed in red velvet vests and the balloon sleeve shirts, looking very courtly there. And look at the beautiful trains in the back, on the back. They were presented at the Royal Coronation. Beautiful shot of the trains right there. I love how they display them on the rear end window. You can see them as the float's going away. They give you a good view of, because if you're not at the coronation, yeah, you can't really see them up close. This is your only chance to see them. The Royal Court making its way into view right now with the biggest stuffed teddy bear on the front of a float I've ever seen. The Royal Court. Oh, there's got some good arms on that float, too. This is really the first time we've had a chance to bring you the Mango Parade, and we're very excited to have them on. There's been a lot of people asking, and we're just delighted to be able to do it. More of the Royal Court. And this one is called what?
This would be the Royal Explosion.
That's a beautiful float. More beautiful trains.
Following behind Royal Courts, Jefferson Davis High School Marching Band from Montgomery, Tennessee. Or Montgomery, Alabama, not Montgomery, Tennessee.
That would be a long
That would
trip.
be a long trip.
I think they're all snowed in anyway, aren't they, or something? It's interesting to see the girls with the flags wrapping the flags around them because of the cold wind. Now, I'll tell you where we're sitting now. It looks sparse across the street. You may think no one is at this parade, but if you look either direction, for some reason right in front of us right now, there aren't very many people, but on down the street, quite a large crowd, actually. And then also on the other end, down toward Royal Street, a large crowd. But right now at this one particular spot across the street from us, it's pretty sparse looking, but that doesn't mean people aren't here. Trust me, there's a large crowd here, Colton.
That's right, and it's expected to grow tonight as the Order of Myths get ready to roll. The final parade of Mardi Gras 2015.
This royal family is a large royal family.
This is a large royal
This is like
family.
the 5th royal float that we've seen. Now, okay, a lot of youngsters on this one, so no doubt these are the younger members of the court. And they're all bundled up, too. As well they should be. Beautiful plumes on the marshal's horses. This wind whipping everything. That wind is a killer. I'll tell you what, when you turn this curve right here, Conception's not bad. But for some reason, this east-west route through here is like a funnel. Okay, here's the Molly's float. You know about the Molly's?
I do not know about the Molly's, Doug.
Years ago. Whoa! That is weird. You look up, you see this huge box of oatmeal cakes flying toward your face. The Molly's. The Molly's used to...
Keep talking, Darwin. I'm going to block
Okay,
you.
I'll tell you, you just run interference here. The Molly's used to dress up in crazy clothes and walk with this parade many years ago. And almost anybody could walk.
Wow.
They would just dress up and walk, and they'd be in crazy hats and different clothes. And they did that for many, many years. They don't so much now, but that float is always dedicated to that tradition. And perhaps someday they will. The Clydesdales, a check into cash Clydesdales.
And more of the Royal Court still continuing to make their way right here on our balconies on Government Street.
Wow. sure about this band. If we can get our fellow on the street to give us a good shot of the front of this band's marquee here on their banner here, we'd love to see that because we'd like to give the band some credit here. So if we could get a good look at that. So we can identify this band. Sorry, we don't know the name of this band. We wish we did. There are a lot of bands that come out. Oh, Cordia College. Okay. Cordia College band here. And I believe they're going to perform for us. Here we go. Cordia College. Over at Mobile Area Mardi Gras Association, they've always been really good to let me come and see their floats in the float barn. This year I never got a chance. We've been so busy with this new schedule that I never got a chance to go over there, but they've always been really good about letting kids come in and see their floats, and that's a great way to continue the tradition too. Beautiful floated tributes to Davis Avenue, which now is Martin Luther King Jr. Avenue, but people still call it Davis Avenue. It's just always been that. Always will be, I guess.
Heads up, Darwin.
Whoa! Holy cow! Save the monitor. Okay, I've got to reprogram this thing here. All right, let's see. Picture, sound. Let me hit TV and see if that'll do it.
No, that didn't work.
No, it doesn't do it either. Exit. Maybe that'll do it. It's on the side. I'm gonna. Oh, we got it. We have a technician up here. We've got people.
As the 2015 MAMGA parade continues to roll in downtown Mobile. Is this the longest parade?
Oh, by far.
With the most floats and...
Yes, it is. Always has been. That's why they call it the Mammoth Parade. And there, instead of, there's different people that come in for the community that have their own floats, and then there's the crew floats. So it's one big community parade. So you're going to see a lot of different things. The main floats for MAMGA are the stars of the parade, but you'll see a lot of individual club entries, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And if I am, somebody will tell me about it. All right.
Is Darwin okay? All right.
If you hadn't deflected that, I would have got a
There he
big
is.
bag. There we go. I knocked my microphone out of my mouth. Butterfingers in my mouth. I mean, a big bag of Butterfingers just grazed my lips thanks to your deflection.
That was crazy. All right,
If I
we're
live
safe.
All right. I'm putting on the goggles.
Yes.
The goggles are going on now. Oh! All right. I feel better now. I got my goggles on.
Oh, he says
Fraternity float here. You know how rowdy those fraternity boys can be.
he just screamed out, "There's Darwin," and tried to.
Oh, Lord.
From Augusta, Georgia, the CSRA marching band making their way as MAMGA continues.
We are located in a location from NAI Mobile at Government and Conception Streets. They're allowing us to use this building, and we have really taken advantage of it. It is a great location, and we're spoiled now.
We definitely have been spoiled this year.
Absolutely. Fantastic. The Circle K floats coming by here. Wow.
Oh gosh, that's awesome.
That is a great float. You got your Polar Pop, you got your Skittles.
Your Golden Flakes.
Best coffee going. Golden Flakes are good. Well, many products from Circle K whizzing by our heads now. And now Colton's just slapping them down now just to keep them out of them. Let me rearrange my mic here.
I did catch some peanuts, so if you hear me crunching on anything during this broadcast,
that's just me grinding my teeth, actually.
Yeah.
Here comes the boom boom. You hear us talking about that. That means the parade's on its way, and that was the name of that float. Here come the boom boom.
Another marching band getting ready to make its way in front of our Government Street balcony.
You're serious about those peanuts, aren't you?
I told you I was.
Our next float. Oh, it's a sore subject. It's a cruise ship.
Take a look at all the revelers that have now
wow.
made their way to Government Street.
Now, see, that's what I'm saying. If you look on down the street, and we're starting to get a really nice crowd for this parade. That looks really nice. You know, they said that we said goodbye to Carnival Cruise Lines a while back, but they left the ship behind, it looks like.
Uh-oh, Darwin.
Oh, boy. You know, those oatmeal pies. I don't know why they banned Cracker Jacks. These skeets can knock you out. Oh, wow.
Okay, we are safe.
No, we're not.
We are good.
This isn't over.
We survived another float. Oh,
the
goodness.
big station with the big truck.
That's right, 93 BLX. The home of Steve Harvey in the morning.
All right. I mean, the floats are really beautiful this year. This is a tribute to our nation's capital, the government, Washington, D.C. Is that Thomas Jefferson on the front?
I believe that is Thomas Jefferson on the front. And the White House there in the middle.
I wonder if he ever thought that someone would be bouncing behind him with a big teddy bear that says, "Love you." That is a gorgeous float. Continuing with the American theme. This float has the U.S. Coast Guard, Blue Angels, and all the military, including Coast Guard.
Up top there, his poster says, "Hi, Dad, from Ben." So, Dad, if you're watching,
this one's for you. Yeah. This big box of cream pies is for you. All right, we're trying to catch the bands as they go by, and unfortunately, we don't know the names of this today, but we're trying to catch the banners when we can. Here we go.
The R.C. Houch High School Marching Band from Uniontown, Alabama.
These folks have traveled a little distance to get here. We appreciate that.
Taking a look back as the MAMGA parade continues.
Bruce Springsteen here.
UTV44.
Yeah, this is a tribute to Bruce Springsteen and rock and roll, and they are rocking and rolling. Waving to us on the balcony from the top there.
What up? Fuck BT! What up? Hold up!
Oh, goodness. All right, Dar, get ready.
Okay.
Oh, hey, Darwin, that's what they're saying.
This is the football float, so you guys better be showing us what kind of arms you got. Whoa! Okay, I should have said that. Little tribute to the New England Patriots there. And there goes 104.1 WDLT. They have an all-blue Saturday. Did you know that?
They
Tom
do.
Joyner in the morning.
I will tell you, I love Nikki DeMarks.
Good job. Did you do a
She
good job?
is so
Oh, see,
awesome.
okay.
Tune in to Nikki D. Marks on Saturday.
Really?
She's very funny.
I thought you said Mickey. It's Nikki. All right.
yes.
All right. I'll have to do that at your insistence because I trust your judgment, which is why I'm standing on this balcony with you. Little hoops here. Colt and I pause every now and then. We're trying to read something. It's like easy for us to read at an angle, but we're trying to catch you up here. Another marching band coming by, and they are trying. I'll tell you what.
Our camera guy down there is loading up on all kinds of
I've
goodies.
noticed that.
Yeah.
I mean, they're really showering him with affection down there or something. And be sure to watch later on tonight because we have the final parade tonight. Order of Myths, the oldest parading group in Mobile Mardi Gras. Of course, they close it out tonight. At 6 o'clock they roll. Our coverage will start not long after that. Tribute to the electoral process.
You are watching the Mobile Area Mardi Gras Association on UTV44 as our Making Mardi Gras coverage continues.
Or MAMGA, as we call it. And we want to remind you we are at a beautiful spot at Conception and Government, right across from Government Street Plaza, that NAI Mobile has provided us. And next time you drive by, look up at the balcony. If you're looking for a location in Mobile, this is a great one. Just make sure you sign into the contract that we get to come back here next year.
Yes.
Because we've gone quite accustomed to it. And once again, we want to tell you that I want to tell you because I'm self-promoting. Kelly, Deidre Tate, and I will be on tomorrow morning, starting at 4:30 with Local 15 today. If you haven't had a chance to check out our morning show, we certainly hope you will. We have a lot of fun, but we get serious with the news, and the Dee has great weather. She's always on the dot, so we really want you to join us. We're serious about that. Is that oh, look at there.
Oh, whoa.
I
Oh, my
hope that
goodness.
was intentional.
Oh, wow. I don't think that we had a shot of that.
We did. Well, it was a little
That
sulky.
might have been a good thing.
I think it's called sulky. It's a little horse-drawn carriage that almost got away from him. Hey!
Where is Darwin? He is right
I
here.
am right here. I'm here for you. Show
Darwin,
me some love.
You are Mr. Mardi Gras.
I'm the one that wouldn't leave.
If you have not seen Darwin's Mardi Gras costume from this morning, go to the Local 15 Facebook page or any of Darwin's social media sites to see it because it is so over the top, but
It was big.
it's so good.
It was large. It was almost too much on a windy day, like today was, earlier today. Beautiful float, the Declaration of Independence.
Give it another throw.
You know, there's going to be food on the top of this balcony for years. The Daily Planet, Superman, punching forward into the, well, it starts into the night, but it's actually still day as it goes down Government Street.
A lot of the revelers are rocking some superhero costumes.
Oh, whoa. I'll tell you what, I'm going to take stock out in Little Debbie next year.
I know.
Because she, oh, man. Wow. I guess those really throw well because they love to throw the whole boxes of them. I mean, you get some velocity out of those things. It's like missiles flying through the air. Here come the British, said Paul Revere. They were soon to follow. Boston Tea Party. More beautiful floats and
And don't forget, if you can't be here physically tonight, that we will be back again for the Double OMs, the Order of Myths, and you can also stream us live at local15tv.com as well.
That's very true. That's very true. We've been streaming all the parades. Want to call? Let's see here. You know that very well may be the end of this parade. I want to call Bill Harkins in here, if we can. Bill Harkins is with the City of Mobile Public Works Director. There he is. We're going to bring him on in here because he is the guy that kind of lords over the cleaning up of this mess we call Mardi Gras. And it is a mess by the time it's over. But one thing about the parades here in Mobile is you guys clean up pretty rapidly in between them. In fact, you clean them up immediately after the parades, except for today because there's so many that roll in a row, right? I'm going to have you to hold that up a little closer to your mouth there. And so tell me, if you've never met Bill before, Bill, you were with the last administration.
I was, yes.
You were carried over to the new administration because apparently you know what you're doing. And what is it that you do at this point when the parade is over? If the parade were over, like WM's tonight,
right,
you would begin cleaning. What happens? We've seen it, but we've never really watched it thoroughly after each parade.
Yeah, Darwin, it's actually kind of a combination of art and science. If you see it from this angle up here, you'll see men with backpack blowers following men that are pulling the barricades off to the side. Behind them, you'll have street sweepers. You'll have trucks. We've got a big water truck that sprays down the center of the area, so the stuff on the ground kind of washes off to the curb area, so the street sweepers can push through. And they push through with all the bells and whistles and sirens so everybody gets out of the way, so we can clean it up immediately and keep it from going down to storm drains.
Now, I noticed this year, we had a story on this the other day on Local 15. You have put some traps over some of the storm drains. Yeah. Something you tried this year to try to keep debris from going into the storm drain system. Is that working?
That's correct. Yes. In fact, my folks, again, we haven't measured how much, but they certainly have said it's prevented a lot of the beads and things from going straight into the storm drain. And we've got these metal gratings that my guys, your guys, put together on their own and welded little slides, and they put them on there. Each one custom made because each storm drain is a little bit different in size and shape.
I gotcha. And was that something that you guys came up with on your own, or had you seen it done somewhere else?
No, my guys, our guys, the Public Works team, John Winley, I think, came up with the idea. He's a Public Works superintendent, and he and his crew worked on it and refined it over the past year. It's worked very well. We've got them all up and down the main parade route here this year for the first time. Our goal is to try to expand it so we can get it through most of the metal storm drains during Bayfest, again, to prevent the same kind of thing from happening.
So how long does it take you guys before the city actually is deemed Mardi Gras clean and clear?
It'll be clear by Friday.
Wow.
And actually, we have about 180 plus that work on a regular night. So just a regular, Mardi Gras night, they're coming through, pushing through, moving things, cleaning things. Come tonight, we've got about that many working until about midnight doing the best prep and cleaning we can. Then about 6 in the morning, pretty much all the Public Works folks, if possible, come back down for another sweep to the parks and things. Right now, we're working on the thoroughfares, not going off the sides. We go clean Cathedral Square, Bienville Square, the whole ball of wax, moving some of these barricades. Like I was telling Darwin, there's a big parade in Trinity Gardens this weekend, so we've got to move a bunch of them up there before Saturday because that's when the parade is going Saturday.
Now,
so
who knew there was a parade after Mardi Gras? I had no idea.
Yeah, well, it's been a tradition for a few years, obviously not as long as Mardi Gras, but we support that too as part of the city.
And you were telling me a little bit earlier that when it comes to what you guys do, you do it so well that our friends to the west of us in New Orleans have actually come here to observe what you guys do.
I've been actually the executive director of Public Works for a little over a year. And when I picked up the job, my crews told me that New Orleans actually send people over here to watch how we clean up so they can learn from us.
Wow. Well, let's hope they learn, because I was just over there this past weekend, and I know they don't clean up everything in the quarter after every parade or every night because it would be impossible.
Sure.
So the neat thing is they are looking to be better, and when they look to be better, they're looking to us. In this case. Okay.
So what happens to all the beads and all the moon pies that you guys clean up?
If they're trash, they're trash. You watch. They get swept up mostly into the street sweepers that have a bin inside of it. The street sweeper go up to a dump truck that's in the lineup, dumping the dump truck, and we take them out to a dump.
What's your guesstimate pounds-wise?
No clue. I did ask that because I figured that's a great question. But my guys, we don't really have any idea whatsoever.
I don't even know
I
how
can
you
only imagine.
And then it would
looking at our balcony right now.
You guys were smacked. I'm glad I was paying attention. I could have gotten knocked out.
That?
Oh, yeah. I mean,
like
you guys
that.
are either popular or unpopular. I don't know which.
Well, and that explains
big targets. I thought that's pretty smart.
And he also has a helmet inside that he's put on.
Yeah.
It's true.
I
Very
got
good.
hit last night with a football right here. And I was overwhelmed for a moment there, but then you just kind of forge on.
There you go.
As I felt like I was in a boxing match or something.
Yeah, I think it's because they love you guys. That's
it.
Positive attention.
Gosh, you
But I
ought to
got to
run
mention
for
one thing, too. I'm a retired Marine. I worked in the Marine Corps for 22 years, and I have seen very few operations as well coordinated and as motivated as our people are when they go cleaning through these operations. Really,
Well, Bill,
honestly.
we are very impressed, and
Thank
I've
you.
said it
My
after
honor.
many of the parades. We've talked about it, what a great job they do, and it really makes being a resident of the city makes me proud to
good.
see our city get back on its feet so
Well, I'll
quickly.
pass that along. When you see my guys, let them know that you appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Because they're kind of unsung heroes.
No, well, we're singing it. We're singing
Yeah,
it
we
right
are
now.
singing their
Thank you
praise.
so much.
All
I
right,
really
Bill,
appreciate
thank
it.
you so much, and you have a
I'll
great rest of the Mardi Gras.
And don't forget that we will be carrying the OOMs, the Order of Myths, tonight. Make sure that you tune in 6 o'clock right here to UTV44 as Fat Tuesday continues.
That's right, at local15tv.com. We're still streaming it, so if you have friends from out of town, call them up and say, you want to see the last parade? Tune
That's
in.
right. You have to catch Death and Folly, correct?
That's right. Tonight, I want to get this right. I think Folly chases death around the broken columns, signifying the end of Mardi Gras at the head of their parade. So that's when we know it's about to wind down.
That's right. And that is all going down tonight, right here on UTV44 as Macon Mardi Gras continues. Call your friends and tell them to tune in tonight.
Thank you, NAI, once again for this wonderful location. We'll see you tonight at 6 o'clock. It ain't over yet.